Think about the last time someone left you out. Maybe it was a group chat you weren't added to, a party you found out about later, or someone who suddenly stopped replying to your messages. You probably remember exactly how it felt, a heaviness in your chest, a knot in your stomach, a pain that seemed surprisingly physical. And that's because it is. Most of us think emotional pain and physical pain are completely different, but neuroscience suggests otherwise. In a very real sense, your brain processes social rejection using some of the same systems it uses to process physical injury. In 2003, neuroscientist Naomi Eisenberger conducted a famous experiment at UCLA. Participants lay inside an fMRI brain scanner while playing a simple online ball-tossing game called cyberball. At first, everyone was included. Then, without warning, the other players stopped passing the ball to the participant and only passed it to each other. The rejection was minor. It happened in a video game. The other players weren't even real people. Yet brain scans revealed something remarkable. A region called the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex became active, the same region involved in processing physical pain. The brain responded to social exclusion much like it responds to physical injury. But why would evolution design us this way? To answer that, we need to go back hundreds of thousands of years. For our ancestors, survival depended on belonging to a group. A tribe provided food, protection, shelter, and support. Being excluded didn't just hurt feelings, it often meant death. So evolution created a powerful alarm system to warn us when our social connections were threatened, and the most effective alarm system already existed: pain. Your brain essentially borrowed the physical pain system to make social rejection impossible to ignore. That's why being left out doesn't just affect your thoughts, you feel it in your body. Researchers like Kipling Williams have shown that even brief moments of exclusion, being ignored, overlooked, or dismissed, can trigger distress. According to his work, exclusion threatens 4 basic human needs: belonging, self-esteem, control, and the feeling that we matter. In other words, our brains are constantly monitoring our social environment. But this system isn't only about pain. The same brain networks involved in social pain also respond to social warmth. Being included, appreciated, remembered, or chosen activates these circuits as well. The system acts like a navigation tool, guiding us toward connection and away from isolation. That's why loneliness feels so uncomfortable. It isn't weakness, it's a signal. Just as hunger tells you that you need food and thirst tells you that you need water, social pain tells you that your need for connection requires attention. Research by psychologist John Cacioppo revealed that chronic loneliness can have serious physical consequences. It raises stress hormones, disrupts sleep, weakens health, and is associated with a higher risk of early death. Social connection isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Yet many people respond to rejection by criticizing themselves. Why am I so sensitive? Why can't I just get over it? But the science suggests a different perspective. The pain you feel after being excluded is not evidence of weakness. It's evidence that an ancient survival system is functioning exactly as it was designed to. Of course, not every unanswered text message is a disaster. The modern world creates countless small social slights that our brains sometimes interpret more seriously than they deserve. But that doesn't mean the pain isn't real. So the next time you feel that familiar ache after being left out, pause before judging yourself. Remember that your brain is responding the way it evolved to respond. It's sending a signal that connection matters. Because for millions of years, belonging helped humans survive. And even today, despite all our technology and independence, one truth remains unchanged. We are wired for connection. And that's why rejection hurts.